My name is Sabit Iqbal. I'm from Sri Lanka, obviously. I'm from Maunilla, Sri Lanka.
Hi, I'm Vidusha. I'm from Sri Lanka. I'm studying biotechnology in University of Malaya. I'm currently in my third year. And everything is going good.
Hi, I'm Aruni. I'm also from Sri Lanka. I'm studying applied mathematics in the Faculty of Science, and it's my second semester in Malaysia.
I studied in an international school, did my A-levels, and soon after I did my A-levels I took a gap year for 1 year, and now I'm in UM, and it's joined in 2016. I'm in my second year, it's the first semester. I'm studying biomedical engineering. The Department of Biomedical Engineering has two courses. One is biomedical engineering, general biomedical engineering, and the other is general biomedical engineering, prosthetics and orthotics. So I'm doing biomedical engineering, prosthetics and orthotics. It has a focus on prosthetics and orthotics as well as biomedical engineering.
We had very few options because I took Cambridge A-levels, so I can't enter national universities in my country, so I have to go abroad. So going abroad was the only option for me. So my parents were okay because they also wanted me to be independent.
I chose Malaysia first. First it was the country, and then I was looking for universities. So I decided I want to do mathematics, and I looked at the universities, and then I narrowed it down to the ones that are actually offering applied mathematics. And UM was ranked the number 1 in Malaysia, and it's 114th or something in the world rankings. So obviously that was a very attractive factor. So I immediately applied online, and yeah.
I had certain requirements. I was looking for good quality of education and also affordable price. And so I sort of narrowed it down to 2 choices. I had many options that I looked at. I considered a lot of options, different countries, including Korea, South Africa, Sri Lanka. But I narrowed it down to 2 countries and 2 universities. One was in Turkey named METU, Middle Eastern Technical University, and UM, University of Malaya. Both of these universities were high ranked. The thing is, UM had biomedical engineering and METU didn't.
I chose Malaysia because it is an Asian country and it's close to my home. It's only like 3.5 hours away. And also the culture played a main factor because my parents thought that I would not adapt easily if I go into like a westernized country. So that actually it's helping me a lot, so that it's easy for me to adapt also. I chose UM because I study biotechnology and not many universities offer biotechnology. And also, as Aruni said, the UM ranking was very attractive, so I finalized my option, UM.
It was quite easy, I would say. It's not, they do give you instructions and guide you, and then I just had to wait for a month for my approval, and yeah, so I just submitted my results and everything. That was good.
The classrooms are not stressful, so you could ask questions whatever you want and not anger the lecturer, and you could converse in the classroom in a very casual manner and learn a lot through this, conversing with the lecturer in the classroom.
We had a course called social engagement in our first semester, so we have to go outside uni and then do some service to the community. So that broadened my view on Malaysia. I was able to connect on a more personal basis. It's not just going shopping and stuff. We were able to communicate with the local citizens. It was actually a nice experience.
I think that there's less in the classroom compared to outside the classroom, okay? Because UM is mostly, a lot of UM's events are focused on entrepreneurship, sports, and self-improvement mostly. So the classroom is not the main focus, I feel. UM has a very strong entrepreneurship culture here. I've met a lot of students who've started many organizations, all by them, with their friends. And I feel that it's easier to start such things, and that helps a lot in improving yourself. And also the sports culture here. We have obviously colleges, and each college faces off with the other college, and a lot of my friends participate in these, very excited. So I feel that you won't get bored in UM because there's a lot of stuff to do. Even if you don't want to study, there's still a lot of stuff to do.
And I also had basic entrepreneurship this semester, so I learned more about the business aspects and how to actually become a social entrepreneur.
Oh, that's pretty easy actually, because I find the Malaysians are friendly people, and that in turn causes other people to become friendly as well.
When I first came into it, I was not sure if I'm going to make friends with all the locals and also like fellow international students, but I found that they're very friendly, and then they're always wanting to help you and guide you around the university, like to find the bus schedule, anything you want, they will help you.
People approach you easily, and if you're looking for help, they help you. So because of that, I was able to approach a lot of people who I wouldn't have approached when I was in school. And I just started conversing, and every time I saw them, I say hi, something like that. And it went on and on and on. And so we become good friends later on. And I know a lot of postgraduates as well as undergraduates. It's because of this. And I think that the postgraduate students have helped me a lot with the experiences that they've shared and the knowledge that they've shared with me as well. So making friends in UM is really easy.
I used to go back 4 times a year because I was homesick, but now I'm okay, so I go back only like twice a year. My parents were constantly like encouraging me, like constantly like talking to me, making sure that I was okay. Also, my roommate is like a huge support. She's like my sister now, so she was like always like helping me to overcome my homesickness and like help me adapt. And also my course mates are also very helpful. They give me like a sense of belonging, so that really helps me a lot.
They actually said it's pretty close. It's just about 4 hours by flight, and yeah, they know that the culture here is pretty similar to the one in Sri Lanka, and also the people are also very friendly. So not much of a worry, I would say.
It's similar with my parents as well. They know that Malaysia is a safe country, so they know that I will be okay. And also the culture also plays a major aspect in this. So yeah, it's safe, but still they keep checking on me all the time.
So I think, to be honest, there's not much to worry about in Malaysia because it's a very friendly place. There's not a lot of crime, and since we live in campus, there's not you don't have to worry about theft, for example, or paying the rent. Worry problems with your landowner, for example, like that, because it's all with the university. You deal with the university, so you don't have to you don't get into problems, stuff like that.
Like around UM, we walk around sometimes, just jog. It's very huge, so you have all the space you can do, and then you have like lots of courts, so you can play badminton or any sport. And you have a gym. It's easily accessible, so that's like a lot of facilities that we can use. So we have a lot of things to do in our spare time.
I go out with my friends. I try to explore Malaysia as much as I can. I hang out with my friends, and then I discover food. I like to go on food hunting.
It's easy because of the cheap cost of transportation and the metro that connects, very strategically placed, connects a lot of places and very cheap as well. Ministry of Education's collaboration with these transportation systems, to allow us to give us 50% off transport is really helpful for a lot of students. You can go around a lot without spending a lot of money. Since UM is placed next to, close to the metro, the what's it called, University Station, LRT, it also connects us to a lot of places and helps us discover parts of KL. Just go, get on the station, get on the train and stop anywhere, get down, see this place, come back. So it happened actually. One of my friends and me, we wanted to go to Bukit Tinggi, and the bus was booked full, and so we couldn't go. So we just like, okay, let's just go, get into the metro. We just went to a random place, got down, and we opened GPS and just walked around the town.
Around UM, the atmosphere is actually very secure. I feel like I can be very free and go late outside, just walking or whatever, by myself, and even to the library. Coming back from the library to my residential college, it's very safe. I don't have any problem with that. Outside, of course, since it's outside UM, you don't have the same feeling. You have to be mindful of your things and you have to be more careful, but it's pretty safe actually.
Well, I have, but most Sri Lankans won't, I think. Depends, from person to person. I think that most Sri Lankans would like it, but me, not much.
There are facilities in our dorm. So we have like a kitchen equipped with all the necessary equipments and everything. So you can cook, but I don't really cook because I don't have time.
Yeah, actually I started cooking this semester to be more healthier and everything. So yeah, they do have all the facilities. So it's very convenient for me to just cook for myself.
I also had problems with public speaking when I was in school, but I read some stuff about how to improve my public speaking skills, and the place where I was able to really improve was at UM. After I joined UM, I met a lot of people, and that helped me improve a lot.
For me, this was like the turning point of my life, because back home before I was not exposed much to the outside environment because my parents are very strict. So once I had to leave Sri Lanka and come to Malaysia, I was independent, so I had to look after myself. So I grew up as a person. My personality also like it improved way compared to who I was as a person back in Sri Lanka. It's like being a school student and being a university student has a huge difference. You have to be responsible of yourself, and you should know what you're doing. You are responsible for your safety, especially because nobody is going to take care of you. Yeah, so as a person, I think I grew up a lot.
Yeah, actually, when I came here, I wasn't prepared because I've never had any similar situation like this, like having to do all the responsibilities on my own. But my parents were very encouraging, and they're like, "You should be independent now and everything." So I learned a lot, and I came out of my comfort zone a lot. I learned how to take care of myself on my own and like do all the official things, like procedures and everything on my own. So that was a lot of learning process, and yeah, I definitely changed as a person. I think I'm much better off now from a year ago, so it's a lot of experience.
For me, like my biggest strength is my friends who are like local Malaysians. So they always guide me like in studies and also like help me with my homesickness. So basically they're like my family away from home.
The different people you can meet because as I told you earlier, I have a lot of PhD friends, and I think that if I were in another university, I would probably not meet a lot of postgraduates because in UM most international students live together in one area or one place. So we can communicate with them, and since we are sort of internationals, we have sort of a common understanding, amongst ourselves, and this allows us to interact with them easily. And through this, we can, gain some experience, understanding, knowledge, etc. And this also helps you, in the long term, to shape yourself. To, it'll change your life, I think. Meeting people, that's one of the most important things.